What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Today we're going to be taking a look at 1.2 and what's coming. They did release a giant list of changes, how many Primo Gems we could expect from the maintenance. This video is being recorded pretty much while maintenance. It was a late video, mainly because I was waiting for 1.2 to start so I could do a video, but it's going to be a little bit longer than we expected. So here we go. We're going to be talking about 1.2. But before we go ahead and do so, if you're new to this community, go ahead and consider smashing that subscribe button. Why did I say smash? That's so lame. Go ahead and hit the red button, the subscribe button. Join the Discord if you guys need more information, one-on-one talks, conversation. You guys are free to DM me, so on and so forth. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying this stuff, and if you guys do want to keep up to date with me, hit the notification bell. It'll remind you whenever my videos go live, exactly when they go live. So yeah, late video today, but it's better than not. But I also have a surprise I've been working on. The reason why this video is so late, I've also been working on another video that is supposed to come out very soon, and is a Dokkan vid. So those who are all about Dokkan, there's a video getting ready for you guys as well. So without further ado, let's actually get into the video. Here, this is 1.2, all the update details. This pretty much came out December 23rd, 2020. This was on the Chinese site and the Japanese site. This obviously was actually posted on the 22nd for everyone in the US, pretty much. But the Chalk Prince and the Dragon, we have Albedo, the Alchemist himself, and off the rip, Primo Gems, 360 Primos for every hour the servers are down. So if we go into additional, any additional updates, we will be getting 60 more on top of the 300. So they always put that there, but it's probably there to remind you guys. And we're getting 300 for some fixes to some character abilities and talents that would not sometimes work correctly in certain circumstances. So the details are gonna be in the compensation mail itself. So you can expect 600 primos when the update is done and the maintenance is finished, and we can access 1.2. So anyone rank 5 or above will have access to these prizes. 600. So make sure if you are relatively new and you just started and you got up to at least rank 5 or 7, followed my free to play guide, you're there. Pretty much you just get your free 600 as you log in. So here we go. New area, Dragon Spine. It's got puzzles, it's got new exploration. We've got new frozen geoculi, I guess it's called cryoculi, I guess would be the name of it. But there's new things to pick up. The frost bearing tree offer the crimson, it's called Crimson Gates, scattered all over Dragon Spine to this tree. You may obtain just rewards in return. So there's new mechanics. Sub-zero climate. Characters in sub-zero climate will continuously accumulate sheer cold. When sheer cold reaches its limit, they will start losing HP. Bonfires, torches, and other sources of heat will diminish sheer cold. Certain conditions like snowstorms and action like swimming will accelerate sheer cold's accumulation. So be in mind, this is a new form of exploration, so high-end exploration teams are going to be needed if you guys want to avoid sheer cold and its issues with your character. Notice that it's going to be all over the place, so yeah, make sure you're always lighting fire, torches, and making sure also all the sources of heat to make sure the stuff keeps you're pretty much staying alive while you're exploring, because this is going to be a little tricky exploring around the place with the new issues, because we have puzzles to do, right, and Crimson Gates to find. So while outside of that, we have some new things. If you come upon Crimson Gates, you can get various rewards from the Frostbearing Tree: Acquaint Fate, Intertwined Fate, Winglyre, Mora, Weapon XP materials, Character XP materials, Talent level ups, and Gadget diagrams. So that means we're going to be getting a lot we're gonna get different rewards from the Archon stuff, but we're gonna be getting so much more. We're gonna be getting free summons and so on and so forth from that. So make sure you guys get that done. Nice, miHOYO. You're moving in the proper direction for everything. I noticed. So we have a new domain. It's gonna give water and ice. The Blizzard Terrain and the Hard Depth. So these are new ice and water sets. They are on Honey Hunter. I'll go over them by the end of the video, so you guys have an idea where and how you get these done. New character, Albedo. He's coming out. He's a Geo. He's a support. Honestly, I think this is functionally a support banner. I had a feeling that we were gonna get a full-on support banner. I didn't expect Fischl to be back so quickly on a raid up banner, but she's back. So this is a very support-oriented banner. Like I'm gonna keep saying, you guys can keep a tally of how many times I say that word down there. But this is an excellent banner if you guys already have a main DPS and you're looking for a squad to flesh out your entire team. This is a great banner to do so, especially if you're relatively new. The Venti banner is pretty much a support banner as well, so keep that in mind. Most of these banners tend to be the better bang for your buck because DPSs come in all shapes and sizes. They come very, very frequently versus, you know, very strong functional characters that can really blend into your team very easily. So I'm not going to go over Albedo. If you guys want to know what Albedo does, I do have a link down below, or you can check out on my video. I did review Albedo, should you summon for him, and how good is he. Now Ganyu, we had no idea, at least I have no idea what's up with Ganyu. All her stuff ain't out yet, or isn't out, and all we know is she's Cryo Bow and a few elemental skills that have been spoiled. That's about it. We're getting new weapons. This works similar to Zhongli's the special spear that came with Zhongli. It acts pretty much in a similar sense. Just if you want the sword, you want the sword. If you don't, you don't. Simple as that. But Festering Desire is for a event exclusive sword, and we'll get into that later, but I did review the weapon. The weapon seems to be actually pretty fantastic once you max out refine it. Is unique, and it's similar to the black sword in the sense that it's a strong 4-star sword that can potentially never ever leave your character. It's that powerful, I personally believe, and it has a really good function. So this being a free weapon is really good. So and I'm not going to go through the other weapons. I'll wait for that later to actually dive into the weapons should you summon for them. I will break this down eventually, but these are new artifact sets. You have a 2-piece set, receive a cry bonus, damage bonus. All of them are 15%, so I'd be surprised if this was higher. And then you increase the crit rate when attacking enemies affected by cryo. If the enemy is frozen, crit rate is increased further. So anyone with the Blizzard Strayer set, I think Chongyun works pretty well with this because he has a broadsword or a claymore, and he's allowed to shatter. So he can set up a frozen crit rate and then shatter them out of it to increase his overall damage and get that crit rate really high up. So he could effectively be a better damage dealer, maybe. We'll see in the future. But then we have the Heart of Depth. This is everyone's gonna easily staple this to their child, or easily staple it to whoever is their water unit. I still think Mona might benefit better from the Noblesse set, mainly because she is a elemental burst buff bot. But the Heart of Depth, I think child users will really like the set. 50% boost to Hydra damage bonus, and then after using elemental skill, increase normal attack and charge attack damage for a period of time. So when you shift into the E, you are granted extra damage. So this actually works very well with child, and it's pretty much overall probably his best damage dealing set. But you could use things like Gambler to get over not having C6 or like a whole bunch of other things there. With child, you could be a little more creative, but I think this is a strong set overall. Very much works well, pretty well with child, and you guys can go ahead and do so. So you guys have already been spoiled a little bit right here. Version 1.2 events no longer require resin. So the special event that is going to be going on this current right after the update. We're gonna be getting access to it once we do the story mode. You don't need original resin to get through all this. That's huge. That's gigantic. And the reason why I say it's huge and gigantic is because you can grind this along with grinding your domains, your ley lines, everything. You can grind this event. If you run out of things to do and you run out of your resin, you can come back to this event and grind and grind and grind it over and over and over again. You just have to be I think you have to beat the Princeps Cretaceous chapter, and you have to be level 40 to do that. So you have to also complete prologue act 2 for Tomorrow Without Tears and spend one story key. So there's a lot you have to do to get access to this, but this is a free event. It doesn't cost stamina or resin, and you guys can run through it along with rushing through all your ley lines and stuff to get your levels, level up your characters, so on and so forth. It's gonna be very good for, for just content. Is gonna go content wise for streaming. It's gonna make it better to stream because you don't have to waste any of the resin to stream interesting things, and we're gonna have access to this event. So this is a really good change. I really like this. This is really well made going forward. Very, very strong. I really like it. This is hats off to miHOYO. They are listening, it seems. I have said before that they need to make some changes, but it seems like slowly but surely this game is moving completely in the proper direction it needs to go, where events should not cost stamina and stamina should just be used for grinding. It's very, very powerful, and this is spot on, miHOYO. This is very good. A new returnee event, so if you guys haven't logged in forever but you still keep up with the videos, thank you, by the way. This is probably a great way to rejoin. You do get opportunity for a 4-star prototype sword, Primo Gems, Fragile Resin, and other rewards for 14 days after the Stellar Reunion event is activated. So it must have the following conditions: rank 10, at least 14 days since the game last login, over 45 days since last activating the Stellar Reunion event. The Stellar Reunion event comprises of 4-part reunion rewards, right, where you could claim Primo Gems, Fragile Resin, and other rewards. Pass at a time, more of that stuff, Hero's Wit and whatnot, Homeward Path, more of that stuff, and you can get the prototype Ranker Sword. Now, it's not huge, the Ranker Sword isn't amazing, but yeah. Reunion Blessing, double drops. Returning travelers receive 3 extra opportunities each day to gain double drops. So that's huge, that's very big, and they can only be used to obtain double the rewards from Petrified Trees and Domains, Blossoms of Wealth, and Blossoms of Revelation using original resin. So you will have this available every day at 4 a.m. or depending on where you're at, it could be 2 a.m. This is, I think, based on Eastern, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you get extra drops. So instead of getting 2 sets of drops, you'll get 4. So it's pretty much effectively you're getting times 4, or 3 extra opportunities. I'm not exactly sure how it works. We'll have to see. I'll have to see if anyone is returning to the game and seeing if they're going to be getting some extra drops here. But yeah, we'll see. And then new story quests. We're going to have a new story quest overall. And then getting your story will be available at a later date, but this is our beta story quest. And then we're also going to have the new worlds quest from Dragonspine, so we're going to have more things to do. So we're going to get new world quests, we're going to get more character materials, adventure XP, more rewards, probably more primos, and so on and so forth. So for those who are not something for Albedo but looking forward to getting more primos and stuff for Zhao or any other character like Ayaka, well, we have more opportunities to get those things. And then we have new missions that are based in Dragonspine. We have new monsters. We have new animals, new recipes. We have new quests. We have new items. We have new food. We have new challenges. We have new changes to Spiral Abyss. So now the share code will be in Spiral Abyss. It's a new thing. It's pretty much just a difficulty check to see how strong your characters pretty much are. So make sure that when you go into floor 9, you keep in mind that share code is a thing, and you need to stick with the rune brace in the middle to keep yourself away from the share code pretty much destroying you. So yeah, and all the 12 and stuff, these are just normal. So now we have private chat with friends, we have edit functions, we have a new gadget where characters or travelers can take snapshots. So my fellow content creators out there, we have easier ways of making pretty cool thumbnails with characters posing. And then we have a new character height adjustment function, and character expressions for photo taking. We have a travel log system, we have character portraits, we have a trackable map function, we have new things. We're going to get an acquaint fate for each time a character completes an ascension from 20, 50, and 70. So that's 3 acquaint fates to every character up to 70. And that means that if you are free to play, you're looking at least 12 if the main cast is up to max, or we're looking at another, I want to say 6, so you're looking at 18 total free summons if you have Xiangling and Barbara also maxed out. So keep that in mind. Then we have a new tutorial stage, Temple of Lion, adding an elemental tutorial stage, sorry. Travelers can claim weapon enhancement materials and character XP materials. And then we have a whole new set of things, new details, just good quality of life things, system optimization, and there is a big thing. So there's a big thing at the bottom here. This is just correcting new text on how everything is supposed to be working, so everyone knows how it's supposed to work. But here we go. We're gonna scroll down to number 5. Right, it adjusts daily with the rotation criteria of domain and forgery and domain of mastery. So from Monday to Saturday, the rewards won't change. It's usually on a rotation all the time. But Sunday is going to be the best day. Sunday will no longer be random. Instead, all 3 types of drops will now be available for travelers to select for the challenges. So you're allowed to pinpoint the specific one you want. So Sunday is an extra grinding day for those who needs passive books and items and drops. So make sure you're always keeping on time with those things, which is going to be awesome for everyone that's farming for Albedo, farming for Zhongli. I'm not going to be pulling for Albedo, sadly, so there won't be Albedo unless somehow while I'm pushing up the pity for Zhao, I end up summoning him or whatever. We'll see. But as of now, I'm probably not going to summon him. I'm probably throw a few singles in hopes of getting a Bennett or at least 1 copy so I can max him out and start using him as a support because I don't have him as yet. But yeah, that's it for the most part. I mean, other than that, we have bug fixes and so on and so forth. I mean, this video has been running around for so long. If you guys want the link, I'll copy the link and I'll put it in the description down below so you guys can go to the link yourself and read up exactly what you want to see, whether it be bug fixes and stuff. Between this and the 1.3 update that we're going to get Zhongli patched up and ready to go, and he's going to be more build viable. I'm actually pretty excited. I mean, miHOYO played us very well. I'm pretty ecstatic for these changes. Very good. You guys have been listening, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and go ahead and like if you are subscribed, and hit the notification bell if you guys want to know when my videos come out for you. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace.